Hey guys, what is up? It is Stidle245 bringing you some more Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and this is a game on Seatown. It's a team deathmatch, and I'm using the AK-47 with the attachments proficiency and silencer and holographic sight. And it's got the winter camo that you unlock for being a COD Elite founder, and so I got that hooked up. So I do not want to talk about the gameplay of this game. Sorry, parts of this game are a little bit campy, Sorry about that. It just kind of happens sometimes. I sometimes just found myself playing a little bit slower. Oh, sorry, my mic is having some problems here. There we go. I think it's better now. What I wanted to do is give you guys an update on my injury. So for those of you who don't know, back on August 17th, I had a motocross accident. Ended up, landing sideways over a jump, and the bike came down and took out my knee. And I had to have a multiple ligament knee reconstruction. And at the same time there was nerve damage, and it was a complete nerve injury, and so I can't lift my foot. I have no feeling on the front of my leg from my knee down, including the top of my foot, and so I can't use those muscles. And so I've been fighting with this, and now I've made it so that wearing a boot, and my knee is healed up now, I can walk. Is difficult and takes quite a bit to do, but I've gotten so that I can. As you see me just waste a predator missile there. But it's very difficult, as I was saying, and here I get very lucky. Look at this. It's very difficult to do, but it is getting better. It's kind of painful, and it just, I don't know, every day seems to be improving. And so I'm very happy about that. Unfortunately, I just found out that there's a surgery that I can have that will make it so that the muscles that you use to twist your foot to the left, I could have those brought around to the front and connected with the tendon, so I could use them to lift my foot. And that sounds all great and everything, but I talked to the guy who would do it yesterday, and he said, it's not a for sure thing. They don't know that it'll actually work. Sometimes they do it and then the tendon stretches and then you're no better than you were before. Except now you can't move your foot to the left either. So, I'm going to end up with a thing that's called an AFO. It's like carbon fiber and thin and very lightweight and made so that it holds your foot up more and has a springy thing to it. So I could actually wear that even after I have the surgery, saying, if the surgery goes well, I could use that to help me with playing sports and stuff. So I'm gonna get that. I got the prescription. I have an appointment Monday to get that, sized and everything, to get one of those ordered. And now I've got to decide what I want to do about the surgery. I mean, I think it's a good idea to do it because there's a chance that I'll be able to walk without any kind of boot or AFO on my foot. And so I think I should probably go for that chance. Unfortunately, if I do it now, that means that I'm there's not really any way I'm going to be able to, make, college this semester if I do this. Which really sucks. That's a full year off, and that's going to be very difficult to get back into it. I'm in the physics program at my college, very close to where I live, and so if I miss a semester, it's already going to be tough because I've gone without doing any physics for that long. But to miss an entire year, that's going to be very difficult to just jump back into the program. I don't know how that's going to go, and to be honest, I don't really know what I want to do with a physics degree anyway. So it's kind of a lot going on in my mind here. I've kind of got a lot to think about, because I could, go back this semester. I'm already registered to go back in the, spring here, and so I could just continue walking, get so that I'm good enough so I can, drive to college and everything and do all that. And then as soon as I'm done with finals, I could have the surgery. But by that point, I'm going to be pretty well, getting around pretty well. And then to have to not walk for another 6 weeks to just kind of lose my mobility again, that's really going to suck. As it is now, I've already been able to walk for It's got to be like a week and a half. Coming up on 2 weeks, actually. A little over a week and a half. I've been walking. Not well, but it would, like right now, if I went in for the surgery tomorrow, it would be horrible to go from this to not being able to walk at all for another 6 weeks. And so I'm thinking it's going to be even worse if I wait till the summer, and then I'm going to lose the whole summer because 6 weeks, that's going to put me into June, and then it'll be like 10 weeks before I can really do a whole lot with physical therapy. And then at that point I'm going to be struggling to walk again, and so I'm going to be PT all the rest of the summer, just fighting with this, trying to get things back to the way they are. And so like I don't know if that's a good idea, or if I don't know if I should do it now or wait. It's kind of like if I do it now, I won't be able to go back because if I tried, I'd be crutching around with when there's a bunch of snow on the ground, and if I fall and end up putting weight, like if something happens and I slip and end up putting weight on that leg, it can rip the tendon off or just stretch the tendon out, and then the surgery was for nothing. And so it's I don't want to, if I do this surgery now in the next month here, I don't want to go back to college this in the spring, because that's just not a good idea. It's going to be really unsafe and could end very badly. So I'm thinking if I do it now, like the way I've been thinking about it turning out, I'll miss college and it's going to be really hard to get back into it, and so that's going to kind of cause some trouble. But on the plus side, I'm getting everything done together, because I'm already going to be going through physical therapy in this, like throughout the spring anyway, because I'm not going to be back to like 100%. Even if I just didn't do this surgery, I wouldn't be back to 100% till probably next August. It's from what I've heard, it's like a full year recovery for this injury. So that's how that I don't know, that's not good already, but I have to deal with that anyway. So I'm thinking if I do it now, then I'm gonna, by the time I'm already 100%, then I'm already I've already dealt with all of this, and I'm all that's all done. I mean, I'll be back, I'll be 100% at the same time. Whereas if I wait, it might take longer for me to get back to, well, I'm saying 100%, but what I really mean is as good as I ever will be, because I'm not going to be back to what I was. So it's kind of tough, but it's, I don't know, I've got a lot going on in my mind right now, so it's some tough decisions here. But I am coming along pretty good. I'm recovering good. I just gotta make up my mind what I'm gonna do next. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I know the gameplay wasn't the most entertaining, and maybe listening to me wasn't either, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a good one.